The pace car ready to make the turn down pit lane. Here they come.
As they get set to go, Grant Infinger and Cletus McFarland on the front row. How about that as they get down to the Echo Park restart zone into turn number 4 off the early half. Green lights are because he was the first one, I believe, that made contact. And looking at the nose of that car, we'll have to see if there's damage. Yes, the nose is caved in on that car as well. So William Sawalich, a little front end damage on his machine. You can see it as he rolls down the front straightaway there in that car. So what a wild one here on the restart. Yeah, the nose is caved in. We'll have to see what damage and how much damage there is on the front of the Sawalich car.
So that looks about as big as a big the 67 BMW car to the attention of his crew, while the 06 of Brayton Lassiter slowly works his way down pit lane. They're in early, and other cars certainly will be coming down pit lane. Swalich's car had what looked like a grapefruit punched into the nose there. Won't that create a different aero turbulent there on the nose and cause problems for him?
That's a problem. That really is for Sawalich, and we'll see what happens. There's Cletus McFarland's car. You see him on the Speedway TV screen as he limps around the racetrack. You can see his frustration behind the wheel of that car as he's banging the steering wheel and banging his head down here. On the front stretch, there's 2 cars remaining down here. There's Isabella Robusto and Spencer Gallagher talking about what happened down there. And talk about break. Isabella Robusto, she had a lot of stuff in the season. She really did.
Helps local kids in Charlotte, and you could win big. The Speedway Children's Charities 50-50 raffle will take place during this weekend's Coca-Cola 600, with the winning ticket being drawn the Monday following the 600, so you don't have to be present to win if you purchase your raffle tickets today. It's located on the front stretch and the Speedway Children's Charities Legacy Shop. Find any of the mobile sellers throughout the property. 50 cents of every one of the jackpot benefits Speedway Children's Charities. 50% goes to yours, and 50-50, that's what it's all about. No admin fees. Look at this, $29,000 at this point. And will it grow? It does. It grows and grows throughout the weekend. 29,000. Going to be much fun. Drawing. Get your tickets now. Help the kids. 50-50 tickets available.
Down on pit road, Wallace Allen is rolled back onto the Speedway. Brady Lasker, the pizza man. Brady Lasker is down here in the 06 car.
Sometimes
that machine. We've seen Spencer Gallagher's car, Isabella Robusto's car rolled back to the garage area. And on the course, And
It's like
Speed Street,
Gregory
can't
Mitchell or
wait
something like
to
that,
see my
right?
buddy Duggar down there playing tomorrow night.
And we've got, bands in and outside, all around. Live exciting action happening all across this footprint here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yeah, the Sunday pre-race is Old Dominion. Man, they put on a show. I'm telling you what, folks, you need to make sure you get in here. Of course, the pre-race ceremony, the pageantry of the Coca-Cola 600 is something that you absolutely have to see as we celebrate the Memorial Day holiday in appropriate fashion. But before we get into that, Old Dominion's going to be out here on the front stretch, and man, that is you're here for a show with Old Dominion's in the house. So a great weekend of activity. Go to CharlotteMotorSpeedway.com, our website, and see all the details, get all the schedules, and that way you don't miss anything that happens.
My friend TJ Jackson, days ago, parked his motor coach out in the field here. He and his family been here. They've been at race shops and went up to Hickory last night. TJ Jackson, one of the many ones of you that are joining us as our guests here throughout the weekend, part of the family out there in the campgrounds. Cars coming out in late 2018 that we discussed.
So he was an actual doctor that's out here racing car, always wanted to go racing. I'm sure Wallace Allen is in again, Bruce McFarland is in, Laney Bucks is in, Kim Richmond is in.
Devin said what would have hurt is to
is in getting service. So they're running busy place down here as teams start walking.
Hey, put the legs out so they don't fall.
The front end there, John Gordon Sawallich is that nose is caved in.
If it doesn't go there, will it make him feel that in the steering wheel? Will the car turn differently?
No, it's just aerodynamics are so that's a 55
did not beat the pace car out.
If you get a whole year out of these, you're lucky.
At the end of the day, however, that could be explained better. The bottom line is the result is that Cletus will be down. 3 laps to go. One lap for Cletus. 3 laps to go. And business going to pick up Swallich's car. Wow. That's a whole lot of body work there.
Yeah, that was kind of the way this plays out right here.
That looks like the stuff that Jimmy popped in. Throw some popcorn bags in here. Maybe,
downside of it has to sustain on the cars at 180 miles per hour. So it is, but you're right. The metal nature of it does look like the tops of those Jiffy Pop popcorn containers that we all used to have when it was movie night at the house.
Thicker and more performance in mind on that one than just jiggling that little handle on the stove while you waited and waited. But the Starkey car, Starkey Hearing, folks up in Minnesota, Williams family, and they've been dedicated to hearing for years and years and years. They've got their sound gear stuff, helping protect the hearing through what Race Electronics does, and some great stuff. We'll be going to one to go as soon as we see this pace car turn the lights out in just a few seconds as the cars come to start and finish line. Let's go. Lights on. To wait for this moment, but Austin Green was born for it. He was a little cat, a baby woman around here, while his father raced in the Busch Series. He raced legends, and now it's his moment to shine at Charlotte.
Green and finger on the outside, Austin Green on the low side. Here they come into the Echo Park restart zone. And finger has to pass his gas first, and he goes.
Nose ahead, but the momentum high, wide, and handsome. The Alabama driver guns it down the back straightaway. He'll retake the lead, but Green's not done. He won't let go.
Austin Green throws it in on the low side. Grant and